Can you see this poster? I love this poster. I had to get it. And it says, obviously, change your thoughts and you will change the world. Well, it's absolutely true. Everything that we do starts with thoughts. Once I started changing my thoughts, everything started to change. My feelings about myself started to change. My life started to change. Everything changes. All your actions is preceded by a thought. If you want your life to change, you have to change how you think. What you think, you'll attract to you. The mind is like a magnet. And the more you focus on something, the more you'll bring it to you and you'll make it happen. How we think about ourselves also is how our life will become. So thoughts become actions. So changing my thoughts, things started to change as far as I started having a lot more self-respect, and I stopped tolerating anybody that was going to be a negative person in my life, toxic to me, and I wouldn't tolerate anything that I used to tolerate. Now I'm not going to tolerate anything. So also I noticed that I started changing my thoughts, and I started taking better care of my health. I started taking better care of my appearance. I started making changes as far as with the people that I attract into my life. Much better people, positive people, healthy-minded people. So when I used to be like more negative, when I was depressed a lot, I used to always pity myself and thinking, oh, woe is me, and everything is so bad. Every bad thing's always happened to me. And I'm such a failure. I'll never amount to anything. That's because of things I used to hear from my family and boyfriends. They would put me down and tell me negative things about myself. And so I would internalize it and I would believe it. But you don't have to believe anything that anybody says. Thoughts are very, very powerful. They're the beginning of anything that you do. When you wake up in the morning, have positive thoughts. Say positive things to yourself. Gratitude too. Try to find as many things as you can to be grateful for. For I noticed when I started to become grateful, instead of looking at the negative, what I don't have, what the bad things in my life, I started focusing on what I do have in my life. And there's so much. You can be grateful for anything. You can be thankful for fresh air, a sunny day, a comfortable bed to sleep on, a hot shower, a nice meal. When you stop being grateful for all these things, having grateful thoughts, you're going to see that your life is going to change. You're going to be a lot happier, and you're going to have charisma about you when you start having these positive, grateful thoughts. And just appreciate everything in life. Appreciate that you're alive, because life should not be taken for granted. If you take life for granted, you never know when your life is going to be cut short. You could take a walk outside and something could happen, God forbid, and you're done. Or someone you love that you take for granted and never tell them you love them or want to be with them and show them how much they mean to you. Something could happen to them within the next second, and then what? Never take life for granted. Appreciate everything. And change your thoughts. I can't stress enough how I must say that. Change how you think. Stop. Thought stoppage. Try this. Whenever you hear yourself in the brain, you hear yourself saying something negative, something pessimistic. Thought stoppage. This was a psychiatrist that taught me this. Stop the thought and reverse it. Reverse it to something positive. Like say, oh, I never get anything that I want. Switch that around. Switch that thought to, I don't always get everything I want, but I do get things that I do want. And if I change how I think, I'll get them a lot more often. So if you have any comments about this video, I encourage it. I invite it. Say anything you want and give me any ideas about any videos that you'd like me to make, because I really want to touch people's lives. And making these videos also, it reinforces how I think, positive things, and so that I watch them over and over again, and it just makes me feel more confident when I make positive videos. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe, love to have you on board. Thank you. Leave comments down below, okay?